So you voted absentee already,
Right.
And so you're a worker here at
Right.
the Poll. What's the issues for you in this election?
In this election, well, I tell you, this one is a tough one because we got people I can't even pronounce their name running. You're not, not saying that they bad or they're not going to do a good job.
Right.
It's just that we're not familiar with Shri,
Right.
that lady. I can't even spell her name, but whoever just get in there and do their job.
What's important to you in that? People talking about the roads, car insurance.
Well,
city.
car insurance is definitely a big one on my list.
Yeah.
Because my neighbor, she has a car that's 19 years old, and she's paying $318, and that's just no fault.
Per month.
Per month, $318 for no fault.
Wow.
Because she can't even get full coverage on a 19-year-old car.
Right.
And if she did, she wouldn't get nothing. But they're making her pay $319 just to drive it every 30 days. And that's ridiculous.
Right.
She's a senior citizen, and she shouldn't be paying that kind of money.
So do you hope the new governor or the new lawmakers
make some changes?
Make some changes.
Well, that's got to come from Lansing.
Right. And how about Donald Trump? Is he a factor in this election?
Donald Trump, he's probably going to support the Republicans and campaign for the Republicans. But I don't have a problem with Donald Trump. I just wish he stopped tweeting so much and do his job and learn how to be respectable.
Yeah.
Like somebody said he had small hands when he was running for election, and he goes, yeah, but I got a big. What kind of president talks like that?
Right.
That's,
So do you feel like he hasn't dignified the office?
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I'm going to say. That I don't think he's, capable of running that office because he's too disrespectful to the peoples. Lay there and tweet all day, threaten all of these different countries and create problems with these other countries. I don't know what's going on, but I just hope he don't get us into a war and get all of our young American kids killed, because there's no such thing as chemical warfare no more. It's nuclear.
Right.
So you're talking about wiping out a whole city if you have a confrontation with another country that has missiles. So I don't know, man. All we can do is take it one day at a time and hope for the best.
So what brought you out to vote today? Any particular issues, or just are you a regular voter, or what?
I just try and be a regular voter, support democracy, and I just think it's important to vote. And the governor's race this year in Michigan is so close, and the candidates I think are all somewhat intriguing. So I feel like it'll be close come November as well.
And are there any issues you feel like the governor's race is any pervasive issue there? Or?
Not really. I mean, in my eyes, it's very convoluted, and there's I don't see them as being that different, really. But I do like that there's some. I like that Gretchen Whitmer's in the race. I like the minority candidates in the Democratic Party. Other than that, it seems pretty standard to me.
Okay.
I don't read.
And the roads and issues like that, car insurance, is that an issue, or?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's. I think it'll be more settled in the November election, because I'm definitely for the recreational marijuana tax, because I just think that makes sense to solve a lot of our issues.
Yeah.
But I don't know that we're really deciding that today, are we? I didn't see it on there anyway.
No.
It's more just.
November.
Yeah, I feel like the November one's a little more critical. And
how about Donald Trump? Do you see him as being an issue in the campaign this year, or?
Well, I think that President Trump has really spurred an interesting reaction across the country with many more minority candidates running, it's record number of females running, and I think that's a really great thing. People say what they want about him and like him and dislike him, but I think it's really great just to see so many different kinds of faces beyond white men, and I'm a white male, but just to see different faces representing our country, and I think that's important to add to the diversity and leadership.
So what were the issues today? Were there any issues, or are you just voting because you're a good citizen, or?
Yeah, I'm a good citizen. I was casting my vote.
And are there any issues that particularly stand out? Like people are talking about the roads, car insurance, or those?
Yeah, the insurance needs to be down because it's way too high now.
Yeah, are you paying a lot of money for your
Yes.
car insurance?
Yes.
Can I ask how much you pay a month?
It's so $600 for 6 months, and you pay about $150 a month.
$150 a month. Okay.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Yeah, and you'd like to see it come down.
Yeah,
Okay.
to less than $100
Right.
a month.
And for the governor's race, was there anyone in particular that jumped out at you as an
Well-
interesting candidate, or?
Well, I had a choice between two, Gretchen and Shree.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And were you able to figure out which one?
Yeah, just pick the best one for the job. They was talking about. She was talking about the roads. He was talking about the children and their education. And I think that's important.
Both issues.
Yes.
Both issues appeal to you.
Yeah.
And how about Donald Trump? Is Donald Trump play a role at all in this election? You
No,
think, or-
no,
no,
no. He's not in it.
So you don't feel like he's an important issue.
No.
In this one. And did the TV? A lot of the candidates were running a lot of TV commercials. Did that impact you at all? Did that help?
That was
you
a
make
good
a decision?
influence, yeah. But everybody, they tell you what they're gonna do, but when they get in office, they just have to do it.
Right.
You have to apply it, cause it's easier said than done.
Right.
You know how that go.
And Shree had a lot of humorous kind of. Did you
he
like
seemed
that?
like he worked to get where he's at,
Right.
cause he started out poor, didn't have nothing,
Right.
and then he made big confidence, opened different companies,
Right.
and that's how he made his money and made a living.
Right. Okay.
So.
All right. So what's bringing you out here to vote?
The history of
Right.
voters' rights.
Right.
Want to be heard.
Right.
Well, a lot of people died for that right, and I feel like it's my duty to vote.
And are there any particular issues today that are pressing for you, like the roads or insurance?
The roads and definitely insurance.
Insurance. How much? Can I ask you how much you pay for your car insurance?
Well, they charge them like the LA insurance, especially. They right outside each Secretary of State office across the street. They pay you $400 for 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's it. Then you gotta go right back. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
And would you like to see Lansing do something about that?
They should have been did something years ago.
Yeah.
That's redlining. That's
Right.
that's redlining is racism.
Right.
Do
Do you feel like it's a racial thing?
Definitely. I mean, you go outside of Detroit, right away your insurance go down.
Right. Right.
Detroit is heavily populated with blacks.
Right. And how about Donald Trump? Is he an issue at all in this election?
Trump, man, is a joke. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to go these 4 years.
Yeah.
Get impeached or something, man, because this guy's a joke.
Are you hoping this election can change the House and the Senate? Do you think it'll help at all if it were to change?
If people get out and vote, people talk about it and complain. Well, you ain't got nothing to say if they didn't get out and vote.
Right. And how do you feel of him as a president? Obviously not.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
he got people scared to death.
Yeah.
Be truthful about it. Get that clown out of there, please. Get out and vote.